We're working on a 1999 STX 1100. It works, the procedures we're talking about work from 97, I believe, all the way to 2006 for the STX 900s, and I think 99 for the STX 1100s. We're going to be replacing the fuel sending unit. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. I actually have an extra one here. This is actually the original one that was in it, and it was all corroded, and actually there was nothing wrong with it. So I just removed all these little C-clips here. Remove those, slide all the floats to the top, clean it really good with some 400 grit sandpaper, then go all the way, put them all the way to the bottom, clean it, and then put all the C-clips back in. So all these float, so we're going to put it back in. I had another sending unit that I tried to repair. There was some parts that I had laying around, so I just went ahead and threw it in, and we didn't even test it before I finished doing it like a dum-dum. So now we're having to put my old one back in. So anyway, I'm just going to go over the procedures really quickly on how easy it is to do. You don't have to remove the gas tank or anything, so here goes. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is remove this pad. There's going to be 2 screws, one here, 3 screws, another one here, and then the same thing on this side. There'll be 2 here and 1 down here. Now there's one in the middle. So in order to get to the one in the middle, you got to remove these 2 screws right here. Okay, I've already taken one out. Take this other screw out, and there's a plate underneath. Okay, so reach down, grab the plate, and finish unscrewing the bolt. And I'm going to show you why, because it's going to give you access. Whoops. It's going to give you access here to that bolt, and it's going to give you some other things. So here's that bolt. Okay, I'm going to grab my ratchet I dropped under here. Okay. So anyway, that's going to allow this to move around. Now you can gain access to this last bolt down here. 1 second. Okay, you can use it. I like to just use a ratcheting wrench here, and I'm just going to go ahead and loosen it up real quick. Reach my hand in here and pull the bolt off. Go. Be careful, there's a nut and a washer, so be careful not to drop them. And bolt, nut and washer. Now this comes off. Now I've already removed the other bolts that I told you guys about, so all you're gonna do is pull out, and then this same thing's gonna come out. And there's your bolts here I mentioned that you gotta remove. 1 here, 2 here, 1 here, and same on the other side. Set this to the side. Okay, now you got this panel here. The fuel sending unit is literally directly underneath this. So what you got to do is remove these 2 bolts right here, and on this side, the ones with the plate. Go ahead and remove those 2 bolts. That's going to allow you to move the plate that's sitting across that this sits into. Just move it slightly out of the way. By moving it slightly out of the way, you'll be able to manipulate and move this plastic thing just enough out of the way to get to the sending unit. Now you're also going to need to move the oil tank over to the side. And the way you do that is just take the straps off. I'll show you how to do that in a second. We're not going to disconnect anything on the oil tank. We're just going to move it to the side. Just enough so we can move that bracket just enough so we can move the plastic tank that's there out of the way. So I got this bolt coming loose. There we go. Sit that. Still there. We're going to get these 2 bolts out here. And these 2. It really doesn't take long to do this. It's super easy. You're just going to want to move the bracket just enough out of the way to make a little room. So I'll show you what I mean. So now that these are loose, around and go to the front over there. Yeah, you're gonna look down in here. So now what we're gonna do is we got the oil tank here. There's a strap right here. We're gonna grab the strap, pull it forward, go ahead and unhook the strap so it falls. The other strap, you're just gonna lift up on this like this and just push it off the back. literally just push it off the back of it. Now that it moves, you're gonna just slide it to the side, to your left. Okay, just enough to slide it to the side. Okay, that's gonna allow the bracket over there to move in the direction I need. Literally, we're gonna just see. I'm just gonna come up over here. So yeah, go ahead and go back where you were over there. That'll be fine, and then I'm gonna show them. Now that the bracket's loose, I'm not really even gonna reach my hand in there and move the bracket. I'm really just gonna come over here and move this. Now I'm gonna turn this sideways, like this. Then I'm gonna lift up on it, just like that. Now look down, there's the fuel sending unit. Now I'll be able to lift the fuel sending unit straight up and down. So what I'm gonna need to do is loosen the big clamp down there with a flathead screwdriver. That's what I'm gonna do next. Okay, get in here with a flathead screwdriver. Get on there. There it is. And we're going to loosen that clamp so we can slide it off the rubber bracket. Alright, I'll be able to reach my hand in here and possibly loosen it. Now we have to go a little bit more. Won't be too much longer here. There we go. Now I should be able to slide this clamp just enough. There we go. Okay, so the clamp is off. This is ready to come straight up. Before I do go straighten up, I gotta unplug the clamp. Which actually I don't have to. We're just gonna go ahead and get it up first. Show you guys. Okay, now what we're gonna do, you can show over here, Bob. Here's, I'm gonna use a pry bar. I'm gonna stick this up under here like this. Now go ahead and you can show under there. I'm just gonna stick it under that rubber. I'm just gonna start turning it a little bit here and a little bit there and just pry on it a little bit. And should be able to reach my hand in here and wiggle. And there it is. It's gonna come straight out. Okay, and that's how you get it out. Now all that's left to do is I gotta reach over there and unplug it. That's how you get it out and get the new one in. So that's pretty easy to do. Super easy. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.